Hello, guys. Welcome to Travel with Austin. I'm Austin. Today we are here once again in Mansfield, Ohio, at the abandoned furniture store and mortuary. Now, this building has a long history. As you may have easily guessed, it was once used as a mortuary, a furniture store. There are apartments in it. This area right here that we're looking at appears to have been some sort of bar at some point, and it is currently used as an axe throwing social club. However, most of the building still remains abandoned, and that is the part we are going to take a look at today. Now, this is part of the Secret City Tour in downtown Mansfield, Ohio, which is held twice a year. So let's go ahead and walk up to the abandoned sections and take a look around. So the area we are going to enter in first was part of the old store. Most likely, this would have been the area where furniture would have been staged. So you could come in, take a look at the furniture, decide what you want, stuff like that. So, as you can see, these rooms are going to be large and open, lots of space for them to put the furniture. Maybe set up little room style things, kind of like IKEA currently does. But as you can see, they are going to be open to plenty of room. And you also notice, of course, that this area is in decay. There are some holes in the ceiling, paint is chipping. There are some areas where there were graffiti, but not a lot, thankfully. You can see part of the old elevator cage there, which we will actually see the old elevator in a bit. And you may have noticed, although we did go by it pretty quick, it does look like there may have once been a staircase there that on the side that was removed. Now we're going up another floor because we are going to remain inside the storefront area for the beginning of this. And as we go up here, again, large open room. You can see that the ceiling in this area is peeling downward. But other than that, it is going to be a very large open room. Again, so they could set up different displays and stuff. And again, another large open room. This one is more interesting because it does have these support beams down the middle that the other did not. And here you can see that the elevator cage is way more exposed than it was on the floor below. And you can also see, kind of, that there's kind of like a buffer between the first floor and the second floor that seems to have been put in at some point. Now, I did also take a close look at that elevator button because it was pretty cool. So this is the section that would have been used for the furniture store area. Get a nice closer look at those peeling roof. And now we're going to enter the apartment area. Now we are going to start off by going up to the attic and making our way down. Now there are tons of dead birds up here. In fact, the whole attic area is littered with them. So you will see some of those in varying degrees of decomposition. We also have this, and as I said the last time I was here, I have no idea what that was for, and I still don't. So as you can see, this one is completely a skeleton now. Like I said, they are all over the place up here. What's interesting is I don't remember hearing any live birds while I was up there. And you can see that they have boarded off windows to try to keep them from getting in. And here is the attic area. Very large and open. Not exactly sure what all it would have been used for. Maybe just storage. But who knows? They could have had, stuff up here. And as we enter here into the side above the furniture store, you'll notice that there's a few different areas in here. And you'll notice that small staircase slash ladder that seemingly goes up to the roof. And you can see You can see that hatch up there that would take you up there. And as we go back this way, we're going to take a look at the elevator and the elevator cage. So you can see the elevator is actually here on the top floor, which is very interesting because in most disused buildings, the elevator is brought down to the lowest level possible. So that way, if something were to happen, it wouldn't crash down. But here it is suspended at the highest level. You can take a look at the old elevator controls, some of the details on the side as well, and the light on the top. Of course, we could not actually go in the elevator. It was blocked off with caution tape, and honestly, I personally wouldn't be risking that um, because it is on the top floor instead of the bottom. So, this is the attic area. Again, other than the elevator parts, I am not exactly sure what this area would have been used for. It could have just been storage, but it is a large and wide open area. I do like this staircase. I do wish it was in better condition and not covered in bird poop and bird skeletons. Now, we are here on the second floor of what the apartments would have been. And as you can see here, we have another identical thing to the one in the attic. Again, no idea what this is. If someone knows, please comment down below because that would be very helpful. And this area is my favorite in the building because it is so interesting to get to see these old areas. I imagine this would have been a bathroom at some point. There is an identical one next door. We can take a look outside at downtown Mansfield. It was a pretty busy day in downtown Mansfield when we did this tour. They had lots of events going on. So again, I believe this would have been another bathroom area. And then we do have some rooms here. Here is actually really interesting. You can see there's kind of these drawers and stuff over on the side. But at one point, they were covered up by a wall. So we can open this area right here, but the drawers next to it are still blocked off by that piece of wood, so we couldn't really check into them. But as we walk through the old apartment area, you'll notice all the gorgeous colors. Some of the rooms are painted, some have wallpaper. Of course, some are decaying and you can see the bricks. I just think these rooms are beautiful, and it'd be really cool to see them restored as apartments. Um, with like the original coloring and the fireplaces and everything. Especially these windows. I think those windows are just a gem to have. And we can see here on that piece of metal, it did say 1809, which is really cool. So we can take a look at all the decay and stuff. And you'll notice that the floors in these hallways are missing the middle of them. I believe that this has to be intentional because it is on both the hallways and like in the same exact space. So as we go down here, we kind of just have a room off to the side here. And then we enter into one of our rooms where we can look down at the floor below us because of the holes in the floor. So you do have to be careful in here. Then we also have the pocket doors, which of course are beautiful. I think pretty much everyone loves a good pocket door. And we're going to go back out into the hallway now. And we are going to make our way down to the second floor apartments, which sadly, on this side, we can only see so much. The whole one side is blocked off, as you can see, due to, they said that any part that was blocked off was due to it being unsound, which does suck because the side does look very interesting. So I do wish that we could see more of it, and maybe one day in a future tour we will be able to see more of it. But you can see, just taking a peek past, there's more rooms painted in yellow. This one's painted in a green color, but as we come to the end again, with those beautiful windows, it is once again painted in a yellow color. I do love how colorful these are. I love, good color in places. I definitely prefer it when a place is more colorful compared to the more modern style people have been going for recently, where they just paint everything white. I'm not a fan of that. Now we're going to go down the other hallway after taking a little peek over there. And you're going to notice it is very similar. We're going to enter into the room. It has pocket doors. There's a fireplace off to the side. It has the beautiful window. And then there is a room off to the side here, but we can't really look at it due to the caution tape. But you can see that the pocket doors are kind of in play there. So then we get a look at the fireplace, or at least what's left of it. And then just a little look into this room here. And this is the abandoned furniture store and mortuary in Mansfield, Ohio. Now, I will say I believe the mortuary was probably in the basement, which we did not get to see. If you guys like this video, please give it a thumbs up and please subscribe. And I'll see you guys next time with a brand new video. Thanks for watching.